Yeah, hi, from Southern Florida, Sunrise Mission. Yeah, it's another time to share Jesus. The last few days, some of you have posted, Jesus holding these stones in his hand, and the caption was, the only one who had no sin, was the only one that was deserving to throw it. Well, anyways, it kind of, in my mind, I saw it a few times. Amy Ellis and a few other people put it on their website, and in the spirit this last, I was led to write the first stone because I was thinking, God, if I had just my thoughts, in my mind, was a sin, and each sin was a rock. Oh my God, how big would my pile be? How wide would it be? I don't even want to imagine because, and thank God, Jesus wiped them all away. Well, anyways, this is called the first stone. I hope you like it. If you think you are something, that you are all this and are so keen, you live in luxury. Others cater to your needs. You're the biggest celebrity ever seen. Your picture's on every cover, on every channel on TV. Your net worth's in the billions, and you say, world, look at me. Well, Jesus has a question for you that brings you back to reality and makes you feel all alone. He says, if you have no sin, yeah, you go ahead and throw that first stone. He said this to the leaders of the law 2,000 years ago. They too were filled with pride, better than all, for they walked around like peacocks, their chests stuck out and far and wide. But when Jesus said, throw the first stone, they ran away and hid. Jesus has a question for you that brings you back to reality and makes you feel alone. He says, if you have no sin, yeah, throw the first stone. What did Jesus write in the dust for all the prideful ones to see? Did he show them that their sins and their wickedness? No sin from the world you can hide from me. Yes, Jesus had the goods on them. They would have to shut them up for good. Everything they had was in jeopardy. He knew they were no good. Jesus has this question for you that brings you back to reality and makes you feel alone. He says, if you have no sin, yeah, go ahead. Throw that first stone. Well, Jesus said, I'm the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness because you have the light that leads to life. You have God's righteousness because what Jesus has done. So take him as your Savior alone. Then with his love, lift your sister, brother up. You would never, ever, ever throw that first stone. For his Spirit has made you new, dissolves your flesh away, gives you a purpose and a plan to help others. Say, bring your sisters and your brothers in need. You will stay. He takes away your pride. Your brothers cry out. You hear and feel their groan. You stand next to Jesus Christ, not the law. You don't even bother to look on the ground for that first stone. Yeah, Jesus has a question for you that brings you back to reality and makes you feel all alone. He says, if you have no sin, throw that first stone. Whoa, boy, is that... You know what? I'm so thankful because I don't even want to think about that pile I have, Woo! But he took them all away. Yeah. That's how much he loves us. So I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful night. I love you, and this is Sharing Jesus.